Welcome to a world where tranquility meets timeless beauty. Picture this, a lush, sprawling Japanese garden where every corner whispers serenity. Glide over the vibrant koi as they dance beneath the water's surface, their colors a vivid contrast against the gentle ripples. Now let your gaze drift upwards as cherry blossom petals float down in a dreamy, slow-motion ballet, painting the air with the softest touch of spring. Imagine transforming your very own backyard into such a serene retreat. This is the art of Japanese garden design, a journey into peace and harmony. The elegance of Japanese gardens didn't just appear, it evolved over centuries. Originating in the Asuka period, these gardens were initially inspired by Chinese landscape art, which was then meticulously adapted to embrace the unique aesthetics and philosophy of Japan. As the eras passed, from the Heian to the Edo period, each epoch added its layer, refining and enhancing the garden's design. This evolution was profoundly influenced by the spiritual and philosophical underpinnings of Zen Buddhism and Shinto. Zen brought meditative rock gardens that encourage introspection and simplicity, while Shinto emphasized the sacredness of nature, integrating native plants and water features that mirror the natural landscape. Contrasting ancient scroll paintings with vibrant shots of modern Japanese gardens reveals a fascinating continuity and a dedication to maintaining harmony with nature. The meticulous placement of every element in these gardens is a direct reflection of a culture that sees the divine in every leaf and stone. Each stone, each tree, a testament to a culture steeped in deep reverence for nature. At the core of Japanese garden design lie three fundamental principles. The first of these is simplicity. In Japanese culture, this concept is often referred to as kanzo. Simplicity in a Japanese garden means more than just minimalistic design. It's about choosing each element with intention and purpose. A single stone placed strategically can have more impact than a dozen without thought. This principle guides the gardener to focus on the essential, omitting the unnecessary, thus fostering a space of calm and clarity. Moving on, we encounter the principle of naturalness, or shizen. Unlike the manicured lawns and symmetrical plantings often seen in Western gardens, Japanese gardens strive to maintain a balance that appears untouched by human hands. This can be seen in the organic placement of rocks, the irregular shapes of the ponds, and the winding paths that mimic natural landscapes. The idea is to reflect the inherent beauty and spontaneity of nature, making the garden feel like a natural extension of the wild. Lastly, there is asymmetry, known in Japanese as fukinsei. Embracing asymmetry means acknowledging that nature itself is not symmetrical and does not adhere to geometric rules. In practice, this might mean placing a large tree off to one side of the garden rather than in the center, or using groups of 3 or 5 stones. This principle encourages visual interest and movement, guiding the eye through the garden in a way that feels both unexpected and harmonious. Together, these principles of simplicity, naturalness, and asymmetry work to create not just a visually appealing garden, but one that also evokes a sense of peace and introspection. Each element, from the placement of paths to the choice of plants, contributes to an overarching sense of harmony and balance. It's not just about beauty, it's about creating a balanced and harmonious environment. Let's dive deeper into the key elements that compose a Japanese garden. These components are not just ornamental, they are imbued with profound meanings and purposes, each contributing to the overall tranquility of the space. First, consider the water features. In a Japanese garden, water is more than an aesthetic pleasure, it symbolizes purity, life, and fluidity. Koi ponds, for instance, are not only beautiful with their vibrant, darting fish, they are also thought to bring good fortune and prosperity. Waterfalls add a dynamic element, their continuous flow representing the endless passage of time, while serene reflective pools offer a mirror to the sky, bridging the gap between the heavens and the earth. Now let's turn our attention to stones and gravel. These elements ground the garden both literally and metaphorically. Stones are often seen as the bones of the earth, providing structure and strength. They can stand as rugged moss-covered sentinels or be smoothed and rounded, nestling into the landscape as if they were always meant to be there. Gravel, when raked into patterns, serves a meditative purpose. The act of raking can calm the mind, and the resulting patterns suggest ripples on water or clouds in the sky, evoking a further sense of the natural world. Plants and trees are carefully selected for their aesthetic appeal and their deeper significance. Bonsai trees, with their miniature perfection, remind us of nature's majesty distilled into a single potted plant. Bamboo, resilient and upright, symbolizes flexibility and integrity. The cherry blossoms, fleeting and breathtakingly beautiful, remind us of the transient nature of life. Each plant and tree is chosen not just for its look, but for the story it tells and the season it best represents. Finally, the structures within a Japanese garden, such as tea houses and bridges, do more than function as mere points of interest. A tea house offers a retreat, a space to engage in quiet reflection or social communion, encapsulated by the surrounding beauty. Bridges, whether arched or flat stone or wood, span bodies of water or gravel paths, symbolizing the journey across and beyond obstacles. They enhance the garden's aesthetic and functionality, guiding visitors through the landscape and offering new perspectives and vantage points. Each element is a piece of a larger puzzle coming together to form a serene sanctuary. In a Japanese garden, nothing is superfluous. From the water that flows through it, to the stones that ground it, to the plants that adorn it, and the structures that define it, each element is meticulously thought out, placed with intention, and rich with symbolism. These gardens are more than just pleasing to the eye. They are landscapes of meditation, harmony, and profound tranquility. Imagine creating a slice of this tranquility within your own backyard. Crafting a Japanese garden isn't just about beauty, it's about creating a space where calm and order prevail. Start with a clear plan. Sketch out where each element will go, considering the natural flow of your space. When selecting elements, think about the size of your garden and the local climate. A smaller space might be perfect for a Zen sand garden, which can be both stunning and compact. For those with more room, consider adding a graceful koi pond or a series of stepping stones leading to a secluded bench. Remember, the essence of Japanese garden design lies in simplicity and naturalness, so choose elements that speak to these principles. Local weather conditions should guide your plant choices. Opt for species that not only thrive in your environment, but also enhance the garden's serene atmosphere. Encourage yourself to start small. Even a single water feature or a carefully raked gravel area can significantly amplify the tranquility of your space. Step by step, transform your space into a haven of peace. From tiny balconies to expansive lawns, tranquility knows no bounds. In the heart of a bustling city or the quiet stretch of a suburban landscape, the essence of a Japanese garden can flourish anywhere. Imagine a small balcony, previously just a place to store bicycles and old pots, now transformed into a serene corner of Zen, complete with a miniature koi pond and a single beautiful bonsai. Switch your gaze to a more sprawling scene, a suburban backyard, where what once was merely a grassy area is now a peaceful retreat. Picture stepping stones leading to a gracefully arched bridge, under which water gently flows, and every step brings a new sense of calm. These personal havens are not just beautiful, they are vital. They serve as sanctuaries from the relentless pace of the modern world, places where one can pause, breathe, and reconnect with nature. Your journey to tranquility begins today. Why not start in your own backyard? Now we've journeyed through the art of Japanese garden design. From the ancient roots that ground its philosophy to the core principles of simplicity, naturalness, and asymmetry, each aspect has been tailored to cultivate peace. We've explored essential elements like water, stones, and plants, and even how to create your own slice of this serene universe. Reflect on how these tranquil spaces can bring harmony into your life, transforming everyday areas into sanctuaries of calm. Embrace tranquility, harmony, and the beauty of nature right at home. Start your Japanese garden today.